Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. Here are the starters for Houston. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Green out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, they've got Draymond Green, Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Moody in at the shooting guard position. You look at each of these teams' rosters, lots of guys who have spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, B.A. Whether it's this team or playing on other teams, they've seen these faces, they recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. VanVleet on the wing. Back to Smith. Here's Şengün. Over Green. Şengün, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. 2022, what a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big 3 healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
No good on the second free throw.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Now here's Green. Right through the D for the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And the shot goes in. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Here's Golden State. Pass to Kuminga. Now Butler. Up and in on the layup.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Outside, Green. Over Moody. And it's Green missing. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Curry. Kuminga with it. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Şengün finds VanVleet. The Rockets with another miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
2 shots.
That free throw misses.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
And he can't get the first one.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
And he sinks the second. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
Here's Thompson following the score by Golden State. Adams, the pass to Brooks. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's rebounded by Golden State. Floats one up. No luck on that one. Thompson with some nice D. Pass to Brooks. Inside. Here's Adams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
.103 left in the first quarter. Curry with it. To the inside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
But because the defense is keying so much on what Curry is doing, it's important for him to give different looks. That time, attacking, getting into the painted area.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Curry. 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Takes the 3. The shot comes out. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
7. Fans, get ready to move. And welcome out your
And if you're just
Warriors
joining us, it's
team.
been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Fred VanVleet out there with Jalen Green. And that one misses.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
The Warriors leading. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Butler. That one no good. And Houston will come the other way. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Guarded by VanVleet. Now Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in.
Moses Moody.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. VanVleet outside. Butler covering. Knocked away. To the middle. Here's Green. It's deflected. And here's VanVleet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Şengün. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. And that ties it up.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to VanVleet. Now here's Adams. Outside, Green. The Rockets again can't hit. The Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Curry, guarded by VanVleet. And here's Butler. Curry passes to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Shot is up. Off the left rim and out. And the Rockets with possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Green. Thompson against Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Thompson. At the line for 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Both free throws good from Thompson. 1:29 left in the first half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Houston ball.
He's covered by Curry. Out to the right wing. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Shepard.
1:09 left to play in the first half. Here's Moody, defended by Thompson. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And it's Houston's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Brooks. No luck on that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Butler. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Butler's got 6.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Brooks. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. He's got 9.
This is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Give it up for your Warriors, U15.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what do you think?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%, they need to stop settling. Stay patient, move the ball around them, find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Butler. Then it's Green, then it's Moody, and it's Curry in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Smith. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 1. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Butler on the wing. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. Brooks with the rebound. And here are the Rockets.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
He's off on the first. Hields checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Now here's Green. He's closely guarded. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Warriors shooting about 47%. A nice number. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 11.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Brooks. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hield. Curry against Green. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Outside Kuminga. Fades. Brooks with the rebound.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Hield on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. Back to Kuminga. Oh, it's stolen. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Brooks. And too long on the shot. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hield finds Curry. Green with the ball. Outside Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Money on the 19-footer. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Brooks. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside heel. Pass to Green. Healed on the wing. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Basketball.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Green. And the Rockets shooting only 31% in the game. Van Vliet outside. Kuminga against Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 4. Back to Şengün. And that one is hammered home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Hield. Right wing. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
For Houston, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
21.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's on Jimmy Butler.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry, and he gets it to go.
And this is a special player and might be a special night for Curry.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Here's Green. Can't get it to drop. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Brooks is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Houston's shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Thompson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Now Thompson. From 11 feet away. Doesn't go that time. Down low. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Curry. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Adams finds Green. Good on the shot.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Curry. There's the triple. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
You can tell Curry's team just counting on him to finish the job on that play, just trusting he'll put the dagger in.
Houston.
Timeout called. Houston.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Your Warriors Youth Kids team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Thompson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Over the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He was animated in his approach. He said, quote, "You guys understand the moment. You've been here before. The next few possessions could determine who comes out of here with the W. Let's make sure it's us."
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he lobs it up to the rim. No good on the shot. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-6 run. And again, no good by Golden State. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Şengün checked in for Adams. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry with it. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
All those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Now here's Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's good.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Curry against VanVleet. Pass to Green. Outside Kuminga. And here's Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. He's off on that one. To the middle. Here's Green. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, I think in his mind he knew the contact was coming, focused, stayed in control, and got it.
At the line for the Dubs, Draymond Green. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Green. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Brooks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fourth personal foul.
It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Shooting for Houston, Dylan Brooks. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Brooks drops them both. And the Warriors with possession here.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Warriors.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Şengün. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Landale's checked in.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Butler with a steal. Outside Curry. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for spending some time.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. And so, for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.